Hello guys, I'm so glad that you all are here, and I'm also so glad that I can speak to you once again. I reassure you, or reassurance is something that we often hear in our OET 2.0 speaking subtest, particularly in the role play card. So today we're going to see, instead of reassure, what all words we can replace it with. Once again, this is Jacob John from Tiju's Academy. Many times we have seen in our role play cards, particularly in the task, that reassure the patient. Or when you're speaking your role play card, it seems like you have to use the word reassure. So what all we can do to replace that particular word? The first word that I would like to give you is soothing. It seems like when you're engaged in a speaking, you can use the word soothing. For instance, Mr. X, I hope that the words that I spoke are having a soothing effect on you. The second word that I want to give you is comforting. Mr. X, I hope my words are having a comforting effect on you, or my words are comforting you. The third word that I want to give you is cheering or being cheerful. Mr. X, the words that I spoke right now will be having a cheerful effect on you. You seem so cheerful when I started to speak positively towards you. The fourth word that I would like to give you is encouraging. Instead of reassurance, you can use encouraging. Mr. X, I can totally understand. What are your concerns? The words that I spoke right now, or the speaking that I was engaged with you in, is having an encouraging effect on you. You seem so encouraged by my words. Another word that I would like to give you is heartening. When you're engaged in a conversation, you know that the patient lacks reassurance or the patient lacks a low self-esteem. What you can use is like, Mr. X, I think the words or the sentences that I spoke right now is having a heartening effect on you. So, in such a way you can use those words. Apart from that, I would like to tell you another word, which is doubtless. Doubtless seems like the patient is totally convinced of what you are trying to explain. So you can say, Mr. X, it seems like you're totally doubtless of what you are worried about. Another word that I would like to say is favorable. Instead of always using reassurance or I reassure you, you can use the word favorable. What you can say, how you can say is, Mr. X, it seems like the explanation is totally in favor of you. Or, Mr. X, it seems like my explanation is favorable. Don't you think so? There is another word that I would like to give you is hopeful. Sometimes we have come across patients who have lost all hope. We cannot blame them. Though they are in hospital, it is our whole and soul responsibility to take care of them and provide positive reinforcement. In such situations where reassurance is lacking, what you can say is, Mr. X, I can totally imagine what you're going through. So what I spoke right now will totally give you a ray of hope. There's another word that I would like to tell you is fair. We have used this particular word many a times. So, Mr. X, your concerns are reasonable. What you're telling is totally fair. So, I can guarantee you the results will be fair. Don't worry about it. Need not worry about it. Alright guys, so these are certain words that can be used instead of reassurance. So whenever you confront, what are the words or what are the extra words or other words or synonyms that you can use instead of reassurance? Take a look at these that I spoke right now. Thank you so much guys to listen to this short video.